Alright, let's see what we have as far as prototype entries here. Five. I don't want to run this race. That means I'm likely going to crash. Well, at least the lowest rated drivers in the field aren't in prototype. There's 26 drivers, 27. So there's 27 drivers. The lowest rated prototype, P2, is 13. So that's good. So at least we don't have. Yeah. Problem is I'm the highest rated prototype, the number 2 plate overall. Depressing. Katie was in practice. I was really hoping that she would be in this race, because I saw there was like 9 prototypes in practice. I figured we'd have more than 5 in here. So what's the verdict? There's 2 people watching the stream right now. Do I qualify or not qualify?
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
Or do I really make it interesting and start from the pits? Yeah, it's hard here, Katie. That's all right. I saw you and Melina and a couple other guys that usually race, so I was thinking maybe we'd have 8 or 9 of us in here. Yeah, it's I don't know. The braking here is just kind of it never feels exactly right to me either. But I'm able in race pace. I ran a 1:47.2 earlier, so and it felt awful. Like even though it was a fast lap, it felt terrible. I think my best qualifying laps was like a 46.7, and it didn't feel good either. But yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like to race when I'm not consistent either.
Green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Ah, you were all right. Where you were was, you know, a little off the front guys, but you weren't too far off. You most likely, you know, sounds shitty. You'd had a good shot at second place in this race, or really first, because these races I usually wreck anyway. But I think you definitely had second place in this field.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Nerfed up that turn. When you're running low downforce, you just have to remember to brake a little further back and use the exit speed to your advantage.
Good.
Ah, there's a 1X. Yeah, I had to do a lot of adjusting to the rear shocks on the dampers to get it to stop doing that. I probably should have shared my setup with you so you could see when we were in that practice session, but I wasn't really at my computer till the very end. So back here, I increased the low speed compression damping a little higher than I usually do. That way, the car, what that does is allows the car to drive off the corner a little bit better without spinning as much, so that I could brake a little slower or a little earlier and enter the corner a little slower, and I could drive off faster versus trying to carry a whole bunch of speed into it to keep the momentum up. This allows me to accelerate a little bit better. Yeah, the problem with, well, like I can't use my Watkins Glen setup here because the dampers are different. These dampers are set up for bumps. Watkins Glen's smoother with a couple of curb strikes here and there. So I have the dampers set up, for a smoother track. Here I set them up for a bumpy track. So there we go. Oh, okay. CTMP. What is that? Spell that out for me. Oh, Canadian. Okay. Mo Sport, lady. Come on. You saying CTMP? I'm like sitting here drooling, trying to figure out what the hell you're saying. Mo Sport. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Mo Sport's one of my best tracks. Road Atlanta and Mo Sport. Those are my two. Those are the two that I can duke it out with anybody. Of course, I did. I did have a pretty damn good run with what's his face this morning. Finally caught him. I didn't get to catch Fraser Williamson, but I caught the other guy, that 6700 iRating guy. Damn it. I'm getting old. My memory is just terrible now. The hell's his name? Anyway, duked it out with him for most of the race. No, not Johan. Damn, I used to race this guy a lot before I quit. Took the year off. I used to race him a lot in the HPD, and he wasn't very fast back then. Now all of a sudden he's blazing. No, not Timo. Timo's not as fast as him. Nice.
Whole lap here seems excessive.
Wow. I've just gone stupid. I have gone completely stupid. But we had a good run, but he didn't make any mistakes ever. He just was perfect. And he was about a tenth and a half faster than me, 2/10 faster than me in clean air. But I just couldn't. I got caught a couple times behind other cars, and he got out to 8 seconds, and he pretty much just stayed 8 seconds ahead of me the whole time. Damn, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Oh, either way, I gotta get in this race.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
I couldn't take advantage of the low downforce versus medium downforce thing that I go for because I got caught behind a LMP1 car that had wrecked.
Catch the 18 car.
Sorry, stop my engine.
Thanks, Caleb. It was my second to last race, not the last race I ran, but the one before that. The one I finished second place in. Pascal stick, yes, Pascal. Why I couldn't think of that name? It's not like that name's inconspicuous, you know? Yeah, I joined that race purposely trying to catch him, and I got him, and he properly kicked my butt, so.
Let's do an hour at this pace. Easy, SR.
Yeah, until you fall asleep.
There'll still be that one jackass who hits everybody. I promise you. Just gives people too much opportunity to stack and be stupid. Or get nervous before the start and stuff it up.
Yeah, Pascal sticks. That guy's fast. And more than that, he just doesn't make any mistakes. He never bobbles. A couple of mistakes that cost me a second and a half, 2 seconds, and when that happened, man, it was just, I'd start pushing and chew back a little bit of time on him, and then, you know, catch traffic favorably compared to him and get a little bit of that time back, and then something happened. I'd go into a corner too hot or whatever, and boom, lose it all. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here for the next hour.
Good luck, everybody. I think it's a good race, not a shit Friday.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Sorry about that, Paul.
Where's the track entry? Come on now.
Try to come back on the track, guys. Stupid way to come back on the track, guys.
Oh, wheel came unplugged. What a perfect time for my wheel to come unplugged. Damn it.
Hurry, you can still switch to mouse.
I couldn't shift. I was stuck in first gear all the way through second, third, and fourth. Turns wise. Hey. How you doing, Mark? I see you in a while. Because I don't use the coiled button plate cable. I use a solid one, and sometimes it just works its way loose, pulls out the back. So like I still have steering control, but I can't upshift or downshift. Yeah, that's the good thing. The steering, because the steering's hardwired through the control box, so I don't lose that, but I lose the button plate, which is where my shifters are. Happens every now and then if I don't remember to reseat it ever so often. Yeah, it works itself free, and then what ends up happening, because it's barely making contact, I have to pull it completely out and then reinsert it, which is, you know, kind of inserting a printer cable when you can't see it's kind of a chore, especially if you accidentally turn it, you don't have it lined up right. It's not like plugging in a USB cable. So that's what was happening. That's why it took me so long, because usually when it happens, you know, by the end of the corner I've got it worked out, but that time I had to pull the thing completely out and reseat it. Lost over a second. I don't usually do that.
Run the racing line. Jesus Christ.
Lost 2.5 seconds actually. Thank you, sir. Are you ready for Road Atlanta on Monday? Yeah, but I just don't understand that. You used to run the HPD a lot and quite well. I don't know where all your pace has gone, but it's, you know, it's not the same Mark that I helped get up to speed in this car, because I remember working with you quite a bit back in the day. And you were getting there, and then you started switching cars. This isn't really a car you can jump around from others to without spending a bit of time getting acquainted, because it drives so much different than GT cars. I mean, aliens they can drive anything, but us normal folk.
Really, dude? Come on. Bad move, Brandon. Really bad move.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why you went straight.
Yeah, it has been a bit different. The tire model has really changed this car. car seems to want to skip a lot more on this tire model. And when they nerfed the aerodynamics on it.
Car on your left. Clear. 1:47.914.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm not exactly excited about a new P2 because I like the open cockpit. I don't like being confined in a cockpit.
Left side.
And it's not like a modern P2 is a whole lot different than this car. A little bit faster now, but up until last year they were slower. But it's not a whole lot of difference. I mean, it's the same technology, same chassis style. So, but they're both carbon fiber monocoque chassis. There's only so much you're going to do. It's not like a LMP1 car. I'm in fifth. That's depressing. Problem's not with the suspension in this car, it's the tire. The tires are all that bouncing's coming from. Because it didn't do that before this new tire model. All that skipping across the pavement, that's from this tire model. Hey, George. Man, look at that. All the old folks are coming back in here.
Left side. Clear on the left.
1:47.30.
1:47.308.
These are the laps I should have been turning in the Autobahn race. I'd have won that thing easily if I was driving like I am now. Yeah, the The current tire model is pretty bad. I mean, it has its good points, but it's more like the sidewall relationship with the ground is kind of messed up.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Oh, good, man. Yeah, I was wondering where you were the other day, actually. I was kind of like, I hadn't seen George in a while.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Whoa, what's this? Why is everything moving in stutters?
Right side. Clear on the right. One minute 49.128.
Yeah, it's what it feels like, but it's kind of like a harmonic relationship.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Racing a P2 into the corner is always a good idea. It's always going to end well for you. You mump it.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Awesome, Katie. Yeah, that it helped me. I picked up quite a bit of time when I changed that too. Yeah, but there's
Inside, man.
that 47.3 is that's scorching. That's like the 10th fastest lap of the week. It's my second fastest lap, so it's a fast lap. I hate to say that. It sounds shitty, but it is.
1 minute.
And you just got taken out hardcore.
3, 2.
But still, if you can get 48 threes, you'll be full on competitive. Well, I mean, like I said, you'd be in second place right now in this field. Yeah, that's what I was going for, was to make it to where it would drive off the corner without spinning the rear tires so much.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Especially right there, that's where it really made a difference, is this section, entering this whole carousel area and exiting this corner. This is a good car to learn to do setups on, because it's all basics. There's no crazy shit like heave springs or anything like that going on. It's all basic stuff. Now you can start overthinking the fine tuning, like with the third spring and the dampers, but the basic setup doesn't take a whole lot. It's all 101 type stuff.
Right side. 1
Hello,
minute
John.
48.168. Clear on the right.
Well, good. I'm glad it helped. I'm always glad to see an improvement that I recommend. My biggest fear is I give somebody advice and it makes them slower. If I could just get it to rotate a little faster right there without loosening it up everywhere else, that's what I've been really struggling with.
Car right.
Hit the boost.
Clear.
I wash out so bad when I'm behind them. I don't wash out like that behind GT cars. Man, for some reason behind these LMP1s, it just pulls you right off the track. Yeah, right. I got to become a pro first. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Right side, clear on the right.
Oh, paddle shift's easy. Not much to it at all.
Going to your inside, Jane.
Oh hell, I got a 19.5-second lead. Yeah, they are. They're just pulling the air away. I have my moments, but can't seem to get consistent. Pretty much, resigned to the fact that I'm just always going to be around 3,500 to 4,000 iRating. That's pretty much where I'm always going to be. Yeah, I agree, Katie, and that's why I just have no interest in it. There's just no end game for me in that. I race what I like to race, and I'm not going to go race something I don't want to race just to qualify for the Pro Series.
1 minute 48.421.
It's not the way I do things. At this point, I'm 45 years old. I just do this for fun. I don't really care about anything else.
Left side. Clear.
Silly man with a silly paint.
Okay.
Oh man, your paint scheme made me smile. I'm sorry.
I'm glad somebody's smiling.
Well, yeah, I'm not the one chasing ET,
I'm gonna go to your inside, Edward.
Maybe it'll be like his video game counterpart and crash the market by crashing. Ha ha ha.
Maybe we can have this conversation after.
Wow, alright. I exchanged 2 sentences and I'm getting told to be quiet. Cool.
Buzz Killington. Gotta be British.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah. I am, man. That's when my memory's getting shitty. And I'm slowing down. I'm not as fast as I was. I'm just, you know, reflexes aren't quite what they used to be. I basically get by on tricks nowadays. I mean, I just know little tricks and secrets with this car to keep my pace up, but I don't have the outright speed anymore. Yeah, so they are. There's not even that many of them in here. It's not like this is a real tense race. There's 26 cars spread across 3 classes. So I think there's 14 GTEs. Well, John Beatty and Melina Mann are having a hell of a battle back there. They've been stuck together the entire race. Oh, you know something would be a good idea? Set my pit stop up. I didn't do that on the pace lap. I know I'll have to add about 60 pounds of fuel. Oh, too much curb.
I'm gonna go around 13 if you don't mind.
Too much curb back there. Threw the whole thing off. Gustavo Pereira. He definitely got a suspension because he was running about 20 races a week and he hasn't raced since then. And it was upheld within an hour of me submitting it. So, yeah, he was a complete tool bag. Because he's already run like 140 races this season, or this year, so he races a lot. To freeze.
Please don't change lines like that.
Where's he going? Got a 1x out of that. See, I was on a perfect race up until then. I mean, it doesn't matter. The race is over for me at this point, but still, I like to keep a rhythm going. When I start driving conservative is when I start wrecking. Yeah, exactly. Fucking tool bag. It's such an easy pass for us to go to the right side right there. And they have to go far left to set up for that next turn properly because they can't take it tight. So it works out beautifully if one of you's not a dickhead.
1:48.175. You're in 4th position.
I mean, you know, some people should try to pretend like they're not an asshole for a couple of minutes. Just pretend, you know, try it on, see how it works. You might like it. Adam Henry. Wow.
Down about 2 laps of fuel left. Left side.
And then this guy's overly nice, you know? So you just can't predict. Thank you. You can't predict who's going to do what, you know?
Hey, no problem.
47.574.
Sorry, man.
Clear. Car on your left.
See, like him,
Hey,
he
sorry,
gave,
Steven, I didn't see you there for the last
he
minute.
gave me all the room. You know, like a GT car should, because they should be holding to that left side. Yeah, there's 26 in here. And earlier today it was a full field, and man, it was a madhouse. But it was still pretty clean. You know, out of an hour race with 50-something people on the track, it wasn't a whole lot of. There was a couple of moments, but I mean, you're gonna have that just the way it is. Aside from that Brazilian idiot Gustavo, it's been a pretty clean week.
The lead is pitting now. Clear. Car right.
Hit the boost.
47.599. Clear.
Hey, you guys have got to use your boost at the top end a little bit to get away from us.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Or at least me, because I'm in low downforce, so I'm going, 175 at the end of the straightaways. Oh, I guess I should have pitted there, shouldn't I?
That's it. We're out of fuel.
I wasn't paying attention. I just ran out of fuel. That's funny. So that's what happens in races where I don't have a race.
I messed up my fuel. That sucks.
Yeah, don't feel bad. So did I. No, I should have pitted. I did not pit. Oh, man. So let me look and see
And
something.
that took tires on my second time then.
Yeah, no, I'm in big trouble.
Go inside, Patrick.
I figured, and I was thinking earlier in the race, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to miss my pit. I'm not going to miss my pit. And I said, I haven't run out of fuel in a long time. It's been at least a dozen races since I've done that. And I jinxed myself, and there I go. Oh well. That's too funny. So we're gonna need to put in like 55 pounds of fuel.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, I saw you said pit now up there, but I didn't see it in time. I blew it! But come on, man. How many times have I done this? Oh, no, I didn't look down. I was looking at the cars coming up on me. But, how many times have I done this? What, a million at this point? I'm always good for one of these. And it's usually in a race like this where I'm not really paying attention. Yeah, I know. I wish I would have. For some reason I wasn't looking. I had to angle the screen back towards me. I don't think I can catch these guys. Do 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 do. Yeah, nice. If I don't do this at least once a week, something's not right. "17 minutes, there's no way I can make up 21 seconds on that guy." I can catch John Beatty, but I can't catch
in here, Steven.
I can't catch the third place car. Oh yeah, Katie, you're kind of new to my stream. So something I do every now and then, just for shits and giggles, I run out of fuel. It usually happens in races like this where there's not really anybody within the same zip code, and I just stop paying attention.
Inside, man.
That's why I am the fourth stooge.
Sorry if I screwed you up, Brandon. I wasn't sure what you wanted me to do.
Nah, you're fine. I just found out a place that didn't slow either one of us down.
I'll catch John, but I don't think I can catch Arnold. Arnaldo. Don't want to say his name wrong. I just realized his name's not Arnold. Sorry, man. Arnold. Arnaldo. Mr. Petkov.
1:47.651.
Arnaldo. You don't forget Arnaldo. Oh, really? Oh, good. I'm sure he's going to be fun if I do catch him. I might have a chance to catch him. If I can catch him a second a minute. If I can keep making up a second every minute, I'll catch him. Yeah, some of those guys, when they give you trouble, they stick out. You don't forget them. would be a decent lap here. 47.5.
47.5. 0, 2.
Yeah, I'm not cut out for oval, that's for sure. I don't know how you do that. Everybody's always so angry. Oval rage.
Yeah, I looked up ahead then, sorry.
Well, John, can we catch Arnaldo?
I'm working on it. You're definitely going to catch me.
1 minute 47.844.
Okay, so you see how on a road course I lose focus and forget the pit. What do you think I'm going to do driving in a circle? I do not have the concentration for that.
I didn't even get a zero whack.
Car on your left, clear.
Nine minutes. Okay, so I'm ahead of schedule on the 1 minute a lap, 1 second a lap thing, or 1 second a minute. Easy for me to say. I can't either. There's so many mouth breathers in there. Like the shit they say. That's where 90% of the dumb threads come from. And the other 10% comes from Sergio Abella. Boo.
Sorry, Brandon, that was you.
Meet low downforce.
Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide. Keep to the right. Clear.
Low downforce.
1 minute 49.26.
Alright, maybe I can get second back and minimize my iRating loss here. I'm still probably going to lose iRating.
Yeah, you seem to be doing quite fine with that, ain't you?
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear. Car right. Keep to the left. Clear. One minute 48.861. Car right. Clear.
Alright, now where's the leader?
Car right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, you know, we were side by side and he's back there flashing his lights. You know, do that shit all he wants. Or you just knock it off now because I'm not going to respond or react. I'm going to continue my pass. Yeah, I mean, all it's going to do is just irritate himself because I'm not going to react to it. He's lucky I didn't run a tight exit just to irritate him. Yeah, I know you are. Hey, Ross. I decided to handicap myself by running out of fuel again. You know how we do it.
48.079. Clear on the right.
Yep, exactly. He's 30 seconds behind. You called it. No, Patrick's stupid fast. And, you know, compared to these other guys that are in there, so yeah, he doesn't need to be that way. I would just ignore it. It would blend in. I mean, I have a fuel app, and it, you know, and of course the spotter tells me it's a pit, and I still don't. I just ignore it. Maybe I need to look and see if Dash Meter has a way to make it start flashing red on the lap that I need to pit in.
Car on your left.
If they don't, that'll be a suggestion that I make to them.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
That was some hard-headedness.
1 minute 48.661.
Okay, you're missing the point. It wasn't math. It wasn't anything. It was just I forgot the pit. I just drove right on by. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't run out of fuel because I put the wrong amount in or anything other than just stupidity. Just absent-mindedness. Yeah, exactly. Mark gets it. Jeez, I feel like Michael Keaton and Mr. Mom when he's trying to explain Rocky to the guys. Look, guys, forget Rocky. Get it out of your head. Forget I brought it up. Was his manager dead or alive? Hey, did he have a mohawk like Mr. T? Yeah, pretty much.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
So the wife and I, you know, we went to the movies the other night. We saw Rocky. Which one? 1 or 2 or 3? 1, I think, or 2. I don't know. It's not important. So the point is, this guy's taking a bad beating. Hey, did the guy fight have a mohawk like Mr. T? I don't know. Was his manager dead or alive? Okay, look, guys, forget Rocky. Okay, get it out of your head. Forget I brought it up.
1 minute 47.962.
Cheese fried pies. That, you know, that just sounds like it. That sounds like I'd have to start watching my cholesterol after that. I'd probably fail my next physical if I ate one of those. It's because you're Canadian. Y'all do all kinds of weird things. Oh, cheese free. God damn it. I'm reading this stuff and I'm wrecking. Oh, geez, cheese free. Okay, cheese free pizza. Like the pizza I'm baking right now, cheese free. But we bake it with the cheese and we just push the shit off when we're done.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Doot. DeVries, you bring out the worst in me. What a disaster of a race.
There's the flag. It's over.
Well, at least I got back to second.
Great job. You did really well.
Hey, see you, Mark.
So what happened to the HPDs?
Well, the fourth stooge is driving the number 2 car.
Thanks for the race, Matt. It was good, man.
that's some good racing there.
Sorry for the few hats the other day.
Yeah, you shouldn't, Jason. Yeah, I was just chatting away to the people in my stream and decided I didn't need a pit. I could make it all in one, tank of fuel.
Oh God, forgot.
Yeah, the 4.5 stitch.
Well, if you're still streaming, I want to say thank you, chat, for distracting him. It was much appreciated.
Don't worry, they get good laughs at my expense all the time. I was overdue. I think it's been about 12 races since I ran out of fuel, so.
Hey John, drop your stream link and then I will follow you. I'm actually up to right now.
Yes, sir. It's actually just my name on YouTube. But
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube? Oh, okay. I'm on Twitch, so.
okay, yeah, drop your link. I'll watch. I follow a few people on Twitch as well.
Your stream earlier was a storm and Pepto-Bismol or something like that. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, one guy's name was Typhoon. The other guy had a pink car, so it was like, yeah, I don't think hurricanes and Pepto-Bismol mix too well. That was Andrew Simmons that said that. Yeah, you can't make fuel map 1. You still won't make it. Fuel map 1 will give you another maybe 2 laps. Maybe. That's about it. Typhoon Davis, yes, that's him. And he fucking drives like a damn natural disaster. This guy put his link in here. Yeah, Typhoon Davis. What a cool name, huh? Okay, did you not hear me give credit to you? I said it was a quote by Andrew Simmons. Oh yeah, with that name, man, he would, like Fireball Roberts. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna steal your quotes. With the way he drives, he belongs on Oval. I guess this guy's not gonna put the link to his stream in there. I'd follow him. Typhoon Davis, and I think it's, oh, the other guy, yeah. Well, he was saying he saw some other stream and something. He was quoting you. He said it was funny. It was a good quote. Bottom split bingo. Yeah, I think his name's actually Trifon, but it looks like every time you see it when you're driving, it looks like Typhoon, and just with, like I said, he's like a natural disaster when he drives anyway, so it's perfect. Yeah. That's funny. Gee, yeah, they're all gone.
I mean, I've tried. I usually try to hold my line so you guys can get around. Because if I get out of line to give you room, then we both slow each other down, basically.
Yeah, honestly, I just wait for you guys to pass and I race my own line. I mean, you have way more power than us, so we might as well just do our own thing and let you figure it out.
Oh, kill that dog.
And I mean, you guys have been respectful the last two races, so you're not trying to dive in and make room. Sometimes the LMP guys, depending on your split, if you're in a bad split, they will legitimately dive in and push you out of the way. Like, actually hit your car and push you out of the way. But you guys are cool this race.
Yeah, the only thing I ask is that when I get beside you in the braking zone, don't try to outbrake me into the corner. That's the cardinal sin that GT drivers make, and then they get pissed if they run off the track. But you know, we're not just going to stop our race to follow you through 4 sets of corners. If we can get aside of you in the braking zone, we're going to take that moment. You know, it's as simple as a quick lift, file in behind us, and use our draft on the exit. Boom. Everybody's happy. I didn't see that in this race. Like you said, this race is actually really clean, so wasn't that big a deal.
Hey, John, you want to see something funny?
Yep.
Go to lap 7 and rewind it to the, like, start at lap 7, or end of lap 6 at sunset and spectate me. This guy literally didn't even turn. Or no, not 6. Hold on.
Lap 5, maybe? Because I see you have a 2:06 lap time in that lap.
Yeah, lap 5. Yeah, lap 5. This guy literally went to... I gave him all the room in the world in sunset, and he legitimately just went straight into the side of my car, didn't turn. At the end of lap 5. And tell me how that guy hit the wall and still got to go back on the track like he was completely fine.
He was blinking a lot, so it may have been that he hit the wall when the server didn't think he hit the wall.
Yeah, he went.
During the race, I was irritated about it because I was in 4th and chasing down 3rd, and then he hit me. I lost a lot of spots, but then I watched the replay now. I'm like, dude, you literally didn't even turn. Your wheel was still basically straight. I left you all the room in the world to go on the inside.
What did he say? Lap 16, turn 1. Holy crap, Brandon. That idiot literally boosted into the corner. What a fucking knob.
Check that right now.
Oh, he's from Iberia. Come on. I mean, like, we don't expect that. Wow.
Wow.
You see, back in the days before Atlantis, the African continent and South American continents were connected, and then the continents cracked and started moving apart. Well, the bacteria that was stuck on the eastern side of the crack became Club Iberia, and the bacteria stuck on the western side of the crack became Club Brazil.
By the way, Brandon, he legitimately blasted you. He didn't turn there either. He went straight into the back quarter panel of that car. Or the right quarter panel.
Wow, what a knob. Look at this. I have never... I have to say, this is the worst I've ever seen.
I'm amazed he hit that wall after he hit me and didn't destroy his car. He pulled right back out on the track, dude. I'm shocked. And then he crashed again, and then I never seen him after that.
I mean, I've never seen anything. Look at this. He literally is on the boost right there. He's on the boost. Let's go into his cockpit view. I got to see this. He's on the boost. You can hear it. Wow, he was on the boost going into the braking zone. Watch it from Abranhosa. Watch it from his cockpit. He is on the boost all the way through the braking zone. I mean, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of stupid things around here.
What lap?
Luis Abranhosa, lap 18. turn 1.
What was it? He literally pegged the boost and went straight into it. What?
Yeah, at Club Iberia, man. I mean, you can't put reason with those guys.
Same thing. You left him room. If he literally just let off and just took the inside, he would have made it.
He was going straight into that wall one way or another.
You forgot what the middle pedal was.
Wow, I've seen some stupid moves, but this is... I mean, was there history there between you two? Was he doing that on purpose? And even if you don't think he was, protest him. This needs to be protested because this looks on purpose, and Nim will definitely interpret this as on purpose because he was on the boost all the way through into your side of your car. So you definitely need to protest this. We don't need idiots like this in here.
If that Porsche wasn't there, he would have made it around the corner, but he just did not stop, like, at all.
I don't think there's any way he would have made that corner. He was about 20 miles an hour too fast. He would have ended up going off. He wouldn't have hit where he did, but he would have ended up hitting it further up the track.
Oh yeah, watching it now, yeah, he would have hit the dirt and went right into it.
Yeah, he entered the turn at 172. There's no way he was making it. Yeah, please make sure you protest him. Yeah, talk about a Darwin over right, Anto.
But guys, I'm off for the night. Have a good night and have a happy Easter.
Yeah, you too, Jeff. One of your teammates is in my stream. Said hi.
Oh no shit, what's his name?
Andrew.
Andrew Crone?
I don't know. I have a few Andrews in here, and he just uses Andrew as his first name, so I always forget which one he is. He said yes.
Man, I haven't talked to them, and I haven't been in the chance to drop by him and see what's up. I need to get in the Discord for the team event tomorrow, hopefully, or Monday. Well, have a good night, everybody. Happy Easter again.
Yeah, you too, Jeff. Okay, right here, before he made contact, there's no way in hell he's making this corner. He's still going 155. He's pointed straight this way. The track is going that way. Right here tells the story even further. No way he's making that corner. He is going to hit the wall right about here if he doesn't hit this car. No, he can't. You can't. I'm sorry, you're not making that corner. You're not entering turn 1 at 172 miles an hour Look at him right here. He's still on the boost, my friend. If he was coasting at this speed coming in, maybe. But he's still on the boost. He's still pushing his boost right here. Not happening. He didn't let off the boost. Look, watch. Still on the boost while he's turning in. So you're telling me that those front tires pulling all that boost that's going to go in. It ain't going to happen. Porsche did give him room because the Porsche saw him coming. But there's no way he makes that turn. There is no way that this was the most ridiculous dive bomb attempt I've ever seen. That wasn't even reasonable. It wasn't even close to being, oh, he can make that. He wasn't making that at all, ever. I mean, just look at this. Look at how far back he is. He's almost to the braking zone for the turn-in. Look where he's at. Okay, so here we are at the braking zone. We're at the braking zone. Look where he's at. Look at this. So say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's like 10 car lengths back. He's 10 car lengths back. Oops. Look at this. No way. He is never on line to make that turn. Look at him right before he makes contact. Look at where he's angled. He can't make that turn. Not on the boost. Let's look at it from blimp. Look at how far. See, I have the third screen too, so I can see how far behind he is. So look at that. He can pass. He can pass who? Okay. It was no brainer. Well, let me tell you something. You do that shit trying to pass me, I'm gonna put you in the wall just on principle. Oh yeah, he can pass. Oh, get out of here, man! You're just trolling. You're just trolling. It's impossible. There's two people stupid enough to think that this is going to happen. Yeah, look at his angle. You're telling me he's going to make this turn at that speed? He's going way too fast to even turn his car. That was stupid. Anybody right here, so this is where the GT cars start turning. You can see this is the braking zone. Anybody who tries to pass here from here has no business being on this track. He wasn't braking. That's the thing. He's not braking. He was full on the throttle. This car is going to understeer its ass off all the way off that turn. He was going off into the dirt no matter what he did. Look. It's no way. If he was going to make that turn, he wouldn't have hit the guy. He would have ended up hitting the wall about here, no matter what he did. He was going off the track. Yeah, I'm just telling you right now, you dive bomb me from that far back going into turn one, I'm protesting that because that is intentional. That is an intentional wreck. Because there's no way you could be that stupid to do that. I mean, that's just comical how dumb that is. Look at him. Look at how far back he is. You cannot do that. Anybody that condones that is the problem. There's a reason why we have so many threads with people bitching about prototypes dive bombing. This is the reason why they hate us. Just right here. This is the reason. And this is the reason why guys like me get these guys chopping my nose off going into corners because they think I'm going to do shit like what this idiot just did. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, no good. Anyway, the guy with pants, that's his funny ass name, dude. I love it. hadn't seen you in a while. But anyway, thanks to everybody for dropping in. You know, took an unexciting race and actually put a little drama into it by running out of fuel. So we'll catch you on the next one, probably tomorrow. Rookie street stock should be better racecraft than that. But see you tomorrow. We'll run the 6-hour endurance race with Matthew Sanderson. So hopefully we'll have a good result there, and I'll see you again.